Good morning and welcome to our program Monasa TV this morning. I'm Doris Samuel and presenting with me is Chief Sonny Ayami. Good morning, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. This morning we'll be talking about a very serious and topical issue in Nigeria, which cuts across everybody. It affects both the rich, the poor, the young, the old, the vulnerable, the strong, and across every tribe within Nigeria. We'll be talking about insecurity. Insecurity over time has plagued Nigeria and became more pronounced from 2011 to date. And instead of reducing, it has grown and is growing. And if nothing is done, it will keep on growing until something drastic is done. Mr. Ayami, is there any security situation you can really talk about that has really touched your heart as a deviation from when you were born to what is obtainable these days?
I want to recall in our growing days in Nigeria, you see, that time we don't seem to know daytime or nighttime because you can set out from your house or any town that you are at any particular time. You want to travel, you hit the road. But now you cannot do it.
Unless that is the way we are doing. But what would you say, is there any measure you feel can be put in place to checkmate the current trend?
Well, I want to, because I had a talk with a Nigerian based in Italy about a week ago or two, where he told me that for Nigeria to be safe again, there must be complete change of the security apparatus in Nigeria. And that is Mr. Francis, who is based in Italy, Francis Onabis. He suggested that there must be wardens, that is like policemen, in all the wards in Nigeria, so that they can monitor whoever comes in at that time. Whoever comes to that community will be monitored, and if that person is of questionable character, you call the police immediately. Unless we do this, and there is this need for complete enumeration of the streets. There are some streets, if you go to, like for Nyanya, they use landmark. If you want to see me, come to this mango. After this mango, the next house, that is not street. You understand? Because that is not the only mango in that community. There are other mangoes within. So if you go to such communities as a stranger, the baile there will not even know that I have a bad man here. Neither will he know that I have good people here. So unless we have wardens in all the wards in the country, the 700 or the local governments, so that these people are on standby, they monitor who and who comes into any community and report to the chief. The chief will bring that person, question him, what have you come here to do? What is your mission? All those things, unless that is done. But however, I want to believe with the security situation in Nigeria, that because just only yesterday, the army raided some forest in Zamfara and Kebbi State. We are getting to somewhere. But if we take the advice of Francis, who is based in Italy, Francis Onabis, if we take his advice as it has been published in many online newspapers and in the television, if Nigeria can take that advice and work on it, we will get there.
But do you know some of these security agencies have been compromised? Like the police, you go and report a criminal to them. The same criminal will go there, and the identity of the person who reported them will be given to them for reprisal attack.
I was watching one of the a retired IG on television this morning, where he was being asked about the disclosure of identity of people who take cases to the police. He said, well, there is no serious policeman that can do that. No serious police, because once you report any case of security threat in a particular area to the police, in fact, it is being taken in confidence. And any policeman who does that in the breach of the oath he has taken when he was being recruited. So, in what coming to what you asked now, I want to believe that the security apparatus in Nigeria, as it is now, is well placed. But what is the problem there is motivation. If you place something here, you have policemen and you are not motivating them. It's like you are giving them tools to go and do bad things there. Go to some police stations today now. There are some police stations they don't have functional vehicles. They don't have stationaries. You go to report a case, they ask you to go and buy foolscap paper where they will write.
I have witnessed that.
You have witnessed that.
And they've even monetized it.
Good. They will monetize it. It's not as if they don't have it. They have it. They want you to bring out the money from their drawer there. They'll bring out the sheet of paper for you to write.
Yes, I had to pay for pen, foolscap sheet,
good.
and typing
Good.
of
And you go to a police station, they will tell you bail is free. How many police stations that really have bail is free? But it's written there. You will not pray that you don't have any situation, because you must get that person out on bail with their money. So that's the situation we find ourselves.
But is there any way the security agencies can be sanitized to rid them of such bad eggs, to ensure there is a sanity which invariably translates to good security?
How else do you think you want to sanitize the security people? Because they already have this induction. They are well sanitized right from training school to where they are today. So what sort of induction do you think you can give to them again? It's only that we pray that these people imbibe what they were taught in their various colleges. Unless that is done, there is nothing anybody can do. Because an ordinary policeman, you see that sometimes they don't wear correct uniforms again. A policeman will put on uniform, he puts slippers, and you ask him, he will tell you they don't give him boots. They have ordinance, but a policeman will buy his own uniform. They are no longer giving.
They buy their uniform.
They buy their uniform.
10 and 20,000.
So you can imagine that. That they call me a uniform person that I should be provided for by the government, and now I have to use my money to buy my uniform. So that's complete absurd. That's complete absurd. So we blame the government in this and blame the police authority too for not providing for their men and officers. How can you buy, unless you are in secondary school or primary school where your parents have to buy your uniform for you to go to school? But this is an elite organization that is supposed to be catered for by the Nigerian Police Force. And you are now being allowed or being made to buy your own uniform, from the beret that you wear to the shoes. That is completely bad. It's wrong. It's not supposed to be like that. So unless that orientation is changed, they will
But
not
they
go
do
anywhere.
stand on the road to collect money from people. Can't the money be used to buy their uniform?
Well, that is part of the money they are using to buy the uniform. But if they give you account of how the money goes, the money travels. Not just because you see them on the road asking for 100, 200 naira. They do a collection at the end of the day, and they spread the money. Some of them will deliver to the officers, the people who send them. They will deliver that money, and you now call them to say, okay, this is your own, and this is your own. But again, there is another tactic some of them use. Some policemen will not collect money from you. They have somebody called Kelebe. You understand? they stand at the road there.
The road boy.
So when anybody comes, they will tell the person, go and see that boy. That one collects, and they know how much the person collects. So at the end of the day, the boy comes out of the bush, deliver all the money, they give him whatever they want to, because they don't want to be seen as if they are the ones collecting the money from you. You might video them. So instead of your video falling on them, it will fall on that boy. They will tell you that, look, I didn't collect any money from you, and that is true. But they are the owners of the money. So how do you comprehend that?
So, how do the Nigerian Army, the Navy, the Air Force, and if possibly the state security services come into the security situation in Nigeria? How can they come in to help?
Unfortunately, in Nigeria, there is one ego each of the services have. They have ego. The police want to claim we were the one that quelled this insurgency. Even DSS want to claim that they were the one that did it. Or army, or even within the military, they don't have synergy. Because if they have that synergy in working together towards achieving the same goal, by this time that we are talking, you and I in the studio now, security situation would have been solved. But the Air Force will want to go alone to go and bombard area bombardment. Whereas we have Nigerian army that are supposed to be the ground troop. You understand? When the Air Force is up there, they will give them signal. Don't go further. The terrorists are there in front of you. Let us do clearance operation before you move further. You understand? There must be that synergy. But here, everybody wants to do it alone, and that is why sometimes you hear ambush. They are being ambushed and killed. So that is the situation.
Then the issues of insecurity chasing investors out of Nigeria, what can be done? How is there any incentive to move investors, or is there any guarantee
now,
to
if you are an
or their
investor
security?
coming into the country like Nigeria, you want to invest, first you must think about the security. How is it in Nigeria? Can you invest in a safe climate? Is my investment safe? What are the incentives? How do I get land? Do I get land in a place that is secure enough? Or a premises in a place that is secure enough? So those are the things unless government put up the right things in place to secure the environment. There are so many investors out there wanting to come to Nigeria to invest.
Nigeria is a big market.
Nigeria is a big market for the investors. But unfortunately, and very, very unfortunately, this insecurity that started in the Niger Delta, just like Joe, it started in the Niger Delta because of the oils there. It has now moved across the country and is now being embedded in the northern part of the country. You understand? Where you have terrorists, you have bandits, cattle rustling, and all this.
Kidnapping
for ransom. Just kidnapping for ransom. In those days, we were hearing the Niger Delta militants kidnapping expatriates. But now anybody can be kidnapped.
Thank you very much.